Hello, I'm Tamsin Waley-Cohen and I play the violin. My next disc for Signum Records is out in a few weeks on the 6th of April, and it's called Soli. It's all works for solo violin written after 1944, and included on this disc are three very beautiful miniatures by George Benjamin. These were written between 2001 and 2002, and each one really explores one aspect of sound on the violin and takes that to its absolute limit. The first one is a lullaby. It's in beautiful 5 meters, so it gives this wonderful rocking feeling. And in addition to that, it explores the way the natural open strings, particularly the A, D, and G string, interact with the stop notes. So it's almost all in double stops, exploring how an F sharp, F natural change the way the instrument vibrates, and how that affects the sound, and then how a C sharp, C natural against the open D affect the sound. And so that all adds to this wonderful lilting feeling. The second part of the lullaby explores the use of natural harmonics, very fleeting, very silvery, very quick, almost like they're there and then gone before you can touch them. And this expands into a wonderful cadenza of harmonics, very tricky to play, very tricky to get them to sound so quickly and purely, which then disappears again as quickly as it appeared into nothing. So it's very sort of effective, very, very extraordinary and unusual. The second is a canon. It's called Canon for Sally, and it's much more punchy. It's the fast movement of the three, if you like, and a lot of double stops, again, complicated meters, but here that gives a kind of wild dancing feeling. Ponticello playing on the bridge, which creates all these overtones, gives a slightly almost squeaky, scratchy sound. And also these extraordinary still notes which appear twice. And instead of writing a meter, Benjamin indicates a number of seconds that he wishes the performer to play for. So it's 12 seconds and 6 seconds. So actually a very, very long time to hold these notes without any vibrato, absolutely still, before this kind of wild dance erupts again. And the final is a lead. It's called the Lauer Lead, written for Matt Lauer. And it really explores pizzicato on the violin, but not using the violin as a guitar, really still as a melodic instrument. The first part is only pizzicato, but he manages to maintain the sense of line and melody. Beautiful, beautiful use of natural resonances on the instrument. And then the second part is in 13, so it's very difficult for me to count. And it combines the use of left-hand pizzicato with playing with the bow, which is extremely unusual, and I've in fact never seen it used in such an extended way. The bow has beautiful melodies, a beautiful melody going over the top of this rhythmic, alternating, slightly uneven, sort of slightly rocking rhythm underneath that's created by pitzing with the left hand. So it's very, very difficult coordination. It took me quite a long time to really figure out how to do it and how to keep the motor of the rhythm going in the complicated 13 meter. But it's so exquisite, so beautiful. I think it's so touching that it's absolutely worth all of those difficult moments in the practice room. And it was a real pleasure to play it in the end.